Tell everybody today,
Yeah.
comics who are growing up or singers, don't turn anything down because you never know who's listening.
Do it all.
I said, man, you do that, and they say there's only one person listening, and he's deaf. Do it. Because he may get a tremor and saying, I like that guy. So you never fucking know. I do it all.
What do you think of Ed Sullivan?
Ed Sullivan was dead, but he never laid down.
He was a bore?
We made him a fucking genius.
Yeah.
He was a columnist. He wrote a little, stuff about this one, that one. How he got the show is still, believe it or not, nobody can believe it. We will show kids now, right now, in college, and show Ed Sullivan walking on the stage and saying, is he in show business? They'll all say no. Because he would forget the names. He didn't. He used to call my paisano. Here he is. And he called me Pat Henry.
Yeah, big moment, and he calls you Pat Henry.
Yeah. Then he turns around and see what you see. You did a show in the afternoon so he could watch it. And I said, paisano, you can't say pregnant. I said, why? How am I going to say they gave him bite? I said you can't say pregnant. We don't say pregnant here. I said, well. All right. So, when you say expecting, the joke ain't there no more.
Yeah.
So I said, and then my kid was expecting. And he says, you see the laugh you got? What fucking laugh? And I got a fucking smile. Even the cameraman went, what the fuck is that? That's bullshit. So when you told him he's wrong, you're not doing the show no more. You understand? That's the fucking story. Why don't I do it? Sometimes, you know how I got Letterman? Because when I was on Stern, I said, who the fuck are you to tell me that I fought for my country? I can't get on that fucking show. I want to know who the... Next thing Mr. Kobias Letterman would like to see you. Oh, I said, really? Yes. I'm a veteran. I was 105 days. I was in the fucking army. They never gave me a fucking gun. They gave me a spoon. They thought I was with the fucking mafia. I swear to God, I was in South Carolina. They said, he's with the mafia. Give him a fucking spoon. And I was doing the sauce 24 fucking hours a day. You understand? So
I understand.
Now, I do Letterman.
Okay.
They say, Mr. Cooper, please, do not go into makeup before Letterman. So we'll let you know that Letterman went in, and then I'm saying, wait a minute, is this Nazi Germany? The fuck is this? I thought they were jerking me off. I run out, and there's Letterman. I go, hey, Davey, how are you, buddy? He turned fucking blue. He went, it's Pat Cooper. I'm so happy you put me on. I said, I really appreciate it. The makeup is starting to fucking fall. And I'm saying, and the girl goes, Mr. Cooper, he has to be alone to get made up. What is this, a cement job? The fuck is this? Strike one.
Oh, yeah.
Strike one.
Did he still have 2 strikes, though?
No. Then they turn around, and they said, Mr. Letterman would like to know, what do you want to talk about? I said, anything, don't matter. No, he wants to know. That's what I mean. He's a star. He's the show. He's got to know. Well, what's the answer to the punchline? I got no punchlines. I tell fucking stories. Well, what story are you going to tell? I say, I'm going to tell a fish story. Okay, they write down. He's going to talk about a fish story. So Letterman goes, listen, let me ask you, Pat, what about the fish? He goes, what fish? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about a fish. Strike 2.
1 to go.
But you see, it worked for me. I'm never going to do it again, but it worked.
Did he get 3? Where was the third strike?
No, strike 3, you didn't let me throw it in there. Right. Strike 3 is walking me to the fucking door. And telling me, do not come this way anymore. So that's okay. That's okay. That's fucking man is the loser, not me. Mm-hmm. He's not in my fucking league. But he's good sitting down. He's better than Leno, I'll say that. I like Leno, no big deal. But he's a better host than Leno. Leno, to me, when he sits down and he's talking to a guest, it's like he's doing stand-up. But when Letterman does it, he's got a little more flair. All of a sudden we wind up that he fucks women too. I'm so happy. The fucking prick don't turn around while he throws me out of the fucking thing after I do his show. What the fuck? You're dicking dick. I ain't dicking nobody, and I'm the cocksucker. How the fuck you figure that out? So I'm looking for somebody to dick. There's nobody to dick. Who wants to go with me? So now the guy turns around and he says, I'll do 6 months, calling him a prick. All right? If that was me, they execute me. They don't give a fuck.
Sure.
So this guy's going to get away with it. It's a bullshit. And Leno, I'll tell you this, Leno would never do that. Because Leno is in a coma, a semi-coma, Leno would rather put his cock in the exhaust. You understand? He likes to sniff this thing, which is not. His wife's a lovely lady, but a Hummer. Have you ever spoken to his wife? They go, what do you think your husband? Wonderful, you see? Yeah. This is what you get. Letterman, with the little cap and the thing, you think he shucks corn. Everybody thinks he shucks corn. He fucks like everybody else. What are you bullshit? Why not stand up and applaud him, you cowboy? Oh, you fucking bullshit. You're human.
Yeah, where was this? What was the outrage?
I wanted that fucking golfer to say, I'd tell you something.
Tiger Woods?
I loved it. I was eating pussy. I never had that thing, and I love it. And I had to tell my wife, but you never let me do that. So I'm going to go back now and do that. I'm going to bring my 9-iron. My lady likes my 9-iron. And people say, God bless you, you cocksucker. You're human. We love you. Let's go to the Masters. And Masters now is masturbating. That's the fucking difference. They give him a jacket for his cock. It's too fast for you.
No, not at all. It's fine. But you're right. He's not going to be able to do shit anymore. His wife's going to watch him like a hawk.
His wife is smart. It's pussy for sale. Give me a fucking break. You got this woman's pussy, you're going to pay to the fucking nose. And once you notice right away, they knock him up. These girls get knocked up right away. Yep. Well, what about Tommy? Well, I want Tommy, and this relationship is over. I want Tommy. She don't want Tommy. Fuck Tommy. She wants to get rid of fucking Tommy. He's another little bastard brat cocksucker. They got a fucking nice watching little Tommy, and he's cock. He can't find his cock. There's your fucking answer. So he turns around and goes, well, you ain't taking my children. Yeah, you ain't taking my children. They're full of shit. You know what? They don't know how to fucking live. All they got to do is go all the way in the woods and hear, that's America. That's the way you fucking breed. And they go, Daddy, what's that? That's a cow. And what's that thing with the horn? Cow humps, bull humps cow, and we have calf. Why? What the fuck do I know? That's what it is. Breed your fucking brains out. That's what you do. Get away from the same shit.
Enjoy.
Here's what you two guys got to do. You'll listen to me. Don't show up tomorrow. Fuck them.
We did that yesterday.
We did that yesterday.
You did it?
Yeah, we actually did it.
You see? Can I tell you something? They were talking about you yesterday.
It was great.
We actually did that.
They said, did
last
you
minute,
hear
we're like, you know what? We don't want to
Anthony?
work tomorrow.
I got to pay $12 to listen to this shit.
Right. We actually did that, Pat. See? We're on the same page.
Was that Pat or all our listeners?
You gotta fuck things up every once in a while.
It's going to be $25.
$25?
Yes.
What?
For what?
To listen to you guys. It's going to be 25, and you're going to get a decrease. That's how they fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how they do it.
Yeah. Hey, Pat, Jackie Gleason, funniest man you ever met?
You're never going to meet another man like this. This man here lived. This
love
is what
Jackie
I'm talking
Gleason.
about. This man wouldn't fly, got on a train, bought broads on and bands on, and went from New York to California. People were paying thousands to get on that fucking train. They were fucking and sucking and humping and humping. The engineer used to take over for me. A fucking dwarf. A little fucking small man was driving the fucking train right through Colorado. While everybody got laid and sucked and fucked. I couldn't go. I was married because my wife said, you ain't going on that train. Subway's okay. But not that fucking train. But they were having, he smoked, he drank it. The doctor said, you're going to die. Really? Give me another bottle of that shit. I'm not drinking. Give me another cigarette. He said, fuck you, Doc. Because he went through tough times.
What do you mean he went through tough times?
Well, what do you want?
I'm just trying to help you out a little bit.
No, you can't help me out. You can never help me out. If I'm stuck for words, I died on the fucking phone. Bury me.
I thought we were having a conversation.
He had a lot of, I know his life story. Right. This guy couldn't get fucking work. Did you know a fighter called Tony Galento?
I heard the name.
He was
I heard the name. Right. I did hear the name.
All right. Lena Horne, who was a great singer, was at the Copa, and Jackie Gleason, who never had a good stand-up. He was the first one to tell. It was a terrible stand-up.
Really?
But he opened for Lena Horne. And he turns around and he's not doing nothing. And Tony Galanto's sitting there with a broad. He goes, hey, you fuck you, as funny as cats, or whatever the hell he said. And so Jackie says, oh, you found knock on your ass. He don't know it's Tony Galento.
Oh, shit.
Tony Galento goes there, boom, cold cocks him flat. Knocked them fucking flat in the Copacabana. All right? Jackie Gleason goes up and says, don't do that again. And he became a fucking giant years later. Big drinker, break pull. Toots Shaw loved him. He had no money. He would go to the fucking bar and say, Toots says, give him anything. Man had no money. He would say, Toots, loan me 100. Toots would give him 100. He gave it to the bartender. That's a classy, that's a fucking man's man. You know, he used to say to me, always take care of the working man, because the working man will take care of you. When he made it, he fucking splurged money. You know, a wonderful, I mean, he broke me out. He gave me the chance, you know, to
Jackie did? Jackie Gleason?
That's my first tour, National Tell, 1963. He gave me the. Why don't you look on the fucking internet and do your fucking homework?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with him?
Very lazy.
We're like Letterman. You don't want us to be like Letterman. We just go with this.
Now, let me explain something to you.
I didn't know Jackie Gleason gave you your break.
How the fuck you got this job and you don't do your fucking homework?
I don't know.